Hey guys, it's Jim here. I got a bit of a problem, but I also have a solution for it. This new Harley Benton came with the E string broken. Broke again. I don't break strings, so kind of alarming. However, it keeps breaking in the same spot, which is right here on the bridge. Now this is common amongst quote-unquote cheaper guitars, and especially imports. The actual saddles here are pretty sharp, so you can either sand them down or put in some lube, something like that, to kind of make it so it's not as harsh, so when you're strumming, it'll be less likely to break. But for me, I saw a really good deal on Tone Pro setup. So I have a new tailpiece and a new bridge. We're gonna hope to God that that fixes the problem. Also, I had these just lying around from a project I never got to. Locking Grover tuners. So for the purposes of this video, this is such an easy job. I'm not even gonna take out the bench just so I can kind of show you just the basics if you've never done this before. So we got the strings off. The easiest way to get the tuners off, the original ones, you wanna loosen them first. It's a 10mm nut or bolt. So make sure it's going the right way. Yep, nice and easy. Okay, now that it's loose enough, we can remove it, and look, this little guy comes out. This is called a ferrule. This is what helps seat the tuner in efficiently and safely. So after you remove all of the nuts from the top here, that's kind of what it should look like. Looks a little naked. Next, what you want to do is take a trusty screwdriver, make sure to set to unwind. Same thing. Simple. Should pop right out. Repeat 5 more times. So now we have the tuners all removed from before. Installing the new ones, easy as pie. So I'm gonna insert, and then with the ferrule, you want the nut down inside when you're putting it in. Place it inside. Let's turn. You don't want to over tighten on this though. You never want to over tighten. You just want it to line up decent, get kind of snug, not too much. Then after that's in like that, you're gonna want to make sure that it lines up well here. Tighten this down, but again, don't go too tight. Otherwise you can crack the finish itself. And you're not gonna be able to fix that. So less is more in this sense. Just make sure it's snug. And that's it. Now if you were successful, you will notice there are no damages, there's no cracks, anything like that. Should be pretty well decently in line, as so. And it's ready to restring. If you're not replacing the bridge, but we are. Alright, so here's the bridge that comes already on it. Both sides. This is the new Tone Pro's bridge. As you can see, it's filled out in the back. This one you can kind of see through both. Not the biggest difference in the world. This feels a little bit heavier in my hands though. That's good. There we go. So the new bridge, ready to go. Just going to loosen these a little bit. This will be adjusted later, but put them off to the side. Unscrew current one. That was real flimsy in there. Yikes. All right, I got one post out already, but it occurred to me, maybe you don't know how to do it. So you want to take a little bolt, put her in, take the original piece right here, tighten. Okay. Make sure it's pretty decent. All right. Now, it's a flathead, so make sure you're using the right tools and it's going the right way. Screw. And if you can see, it's starting to rise. Okay, looks pretty good. Remove that. Take our handy pliers here, very carefully. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's it. That's how you remove a post. We're just gonna repeat the same process on these two guys, and I'll get back to you once that's done. All right, awesome. And as you can see, no issues with the finish, nothing like that. Okay, so on this bridge, I don't know if you're gonna see it, but it needs to be loosened a little bit. That's the locking mechanism. So just make sure it's loose. This way, it'll slide right on both edges of the post. Screws up. Voila, bridge done. Let's go to the tailpiece. All right, so It's on there pretty good. It's on there pretty good. Obviously, these heights are not where they're going to leave. However, I'm going to save that boring part for later. And that's pretty much where I'm going to leave you guys today. I'm not going to be able to actually finish setting this guitar up until later tonight. But I wanted to show you the basics of, you know, the tuner removal, the bridge post removal, all that kind of fun stuff. The rest is kind of boring, quite frankly, and setups are for taste. So if you like what I'm doing, please leave me a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, leave me a comment, and let me know what modifications you would like to see me do to this kind of Franken semi-hollow electric guitar that I'm going to be working on here. So until tomorrow's video, you guys, enjoy the rest of your days wherever you are in this wonderful world. Take care.